Hi guys, it's Rebecca. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is going to be my second update for my Finish 18 by Election Day. This is a project pen that was started by Emily R. I will leave her channel linked down below so you guys can see it. And she and Megan from Meg's Makeup 8 are both participating in this challenge. So again, I will leave both of them linked down below. Like I said, this is my second update, so I've already finished some products. I will leave a link for the video that I already posted and for my intro video as well. So with that in mind, let's start with the products that I finished first. I was able to finish 4 products since my last update, 3 lip products and 1 eyeshadow. So the eyeshadow that I finished was this Wet n Wild eyeshadow in Brulee. This is kind of like a cream colored eyeshadow. I use this all over the lid every day to set my eyeshadow primer. So this is completely gone, so that's done. Then I used up a lipstick. It's a mini lipstick from Too Faced. This is in Naked Dolly, and this was a mini sample. That's the color right there. Very nudie pink. I didn't like this formula. It felt too watery for me. It didn't really sink into my lips. But this was brand new, so that's how much product I used up, and then that's it when it's rolled up. So glad to have that out of my collection. And then 2 lip liners, one from Tarte that I can't show you guys progress. This is from the Tarteist line in the color Latergram. This came in a Sephora play box, and it's one of those that doesn't roll back down. Once you roll it up, that's it. I did not like this at all. The formula felt really dry. Usually I can just put, well, hold on, I'll get to that. The next one that I finished was this Jordana lip liner in Pink Love. This is a retractable pencil, but I mean, there's nothing, I used it completely up. Like I said, I usually like to line my whole lip with a lip liner and then just put like a lip gloss, or if I'm not using lipstick, I'll put lip gloss or lip balm on top, and that'll do the trick. But I tried with this and it's so dry that like it would tug at my lips, and my lips looked like crusty. I just didn't like it. I'm glad I was able to try it because now I know that I don't like them. So would never purchase this. And this Jordana one, I love the Jordana lip liners. They're very creamy, they're very inexpensive, and I would totally repurchase. One of my categories was to use up 20 products. I couldn't think of an 18th item, so the 18th item are 20 20 samples. Goodness. So these are the samples that I was able to finish. I used up a sample of the Professional. You guys can see right there, it's completely empty. And then this little thing of the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This smelled like the beach, like coconuts and the sun and beach and palm trees and sand. So I already added that to my loves list on my Sephora account, so I can, purchase it in the future. I used up a sample of the Glam Glow Super Mud Mask. I really enjoy this mask. A little foil packet of the Too Faced eyeshadow insurance. This dried on me. Unfortunately, it looks kind of disgusting here, but this is all dry right there. This is not my favorite eyeshadow primer, so I used it because I had it, but I would never purchase that on my own. I have this Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser. This was alright. I have other cleansers that I like better. I have this Chanel Hydra Beauty Micro Serum. I really enjoy this, and I really like how it smelled. If you don't like heavily fragranced skincare, you won't like this because that one has a pretty strong scent. And then this Dr. Dennis Gross Ferulic and Retinol Wrinkle Overnight Recovery Serum. I like this. It was alright. I would think about purchasing it. Maybe getting another sample just to make sure if I really do like it. And the last thing was this Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. I got about 3 uses out of this packet. It had a lot of product in here, and I liked it. I really enjoyed Living Proof products in general. So those are the samples that I finished, and I only have 3 samples left. These are, I'm gonna start with these. This is a card. Sorry. This is a card from Hourglass with 3 different foundation formulas. And I haven't used this because I am using my Garnier BB cream for my 7 Summer Flings challenge. And I have a lot of work to do on that one. So I don't want to use anything that might push me back on that progress on that product. So I'm going to use this till later on. I have till November to use these, so that doesn't worry me. And then I have 2 oils here. One is the Agave Healing Treatment Oil. I don't know why I haven't used this. I really enjoy this and I have used it before, so I don't know what's up with that. And the other one is this Jack Black MP10 Nourishing Oil with argan, organic, marula, and grapeseed oils. This is one of those multitasking oils. You can use it on your face, on your hair, on your body, wherever. So I don't know. I just haven't used it, so I don't know why. So those are the products, the samples that I still need to work on. So now let's move on to the other products. On a sad note, I will start with that. I have lost my Dandelion lip gloss from Benefit. I was so upset because I have made a lot of progress. I've used up maybe about halfway through the tube. And I don't know where it is. I have no idea where it is. I was at my parents' house a few days ago. I've had it lost for maybe about a week. And maybe about a week ago when I was at my parents' house, I don't know why I had gotten out of work early and then I went to see my parents and they weren't home, so I decided to take a nap. I went up to my old room and I was sleeping, so when I woke up, they were already there. And then my mom looks at me like, "Is this yours?" And I was like, "Oh, where'd you get that?" My little lip gloss. And she's like, "Oh, I found it on the floor in the living room." And I was like, "Oh, I dropped it by mistake." So I put it in my pocket and I don't know what happened after that. I didn't use it the rest of the day. So I don't know if I dropped it again somewhere. It's not at their house. They haven't seen it again. But I looked for it in my car. It's not there. I looked under the cushions and my couches. They're not there. Even this couch right here, it's not there. I looked under my bed, under the couch, at work. I even looked through, because in my uniforms from work, I looked in the pockets. Nothing. I have no idea where that lip gloss went. I remember when I left their house, I stopped at my mailbox. We have those like community mailboxes. Those boxes that have several little boxes there. So I don't know if when I got out of the car, maybe like jumped out of my pocket again and I dropped it there. I don't know, but that one is gone. So it's missing as of now. I'm not gonna count it out completely, just because maybe in the future, maybe I left it at work, which I doubt because I always check before I leave that I didn't leave any of my Project Pan lip products. But yeah, very sad. Anyway, moving on. Let me show you guys the progress that I've made on the other products, and let's stick with lip products. Lip liner. I have another Jordana lip liner in Baby Berry. I'm not gonna pull this out because I had this in my car and it's hot and it kind of melted. So that's where I was at. For the first update, I didn't use it at all. And then for this second update, I'm down here. So I'm about halfway done. And I really like these lip liners. Like I said, I line my lips and then I was putting that Dandelion lip gloss over it, and now I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to look for something else. And then this one right here was the other Jordana lip liner, which I used up completely, and that's all I used up since my last update. I finished it on the 20th of August, so that's that. And then here, I guess I'll show you guys too here. This was my Naked Dolly from Too Faced, that lipstick that I showed you guys. I had the tiniest bit to finish since the last update, so that's that right there. And it was practically done on the first update, so I didn't have much to work on. And then the next one that I have is my lip balm from Burt's Bees. This is what it looks like. And that was my first update, and that was my second update. There's not as much progress as on my first update because I was trying to use up that dandelion one, and I was really focusing on that one. But anyway, this is what it looks like. Let me show you guys real quick. That's how much I have left. So not a lot. I'm hoping that by next project, next update, I will have this finished. So the next thing that I have on this paper, just so I can put this paper away, is this NYX Jumbo eye shadow pencil in bronze. I have not made progress, about the same amount of progress as last time. Where is it? Okay, so it's this blue line right here. I am measuring the pencil from where the plastic ends. So right here, that's how much progress I've made. I don't know, I haven't been reaching for this. I need to remember to use this. I still have about 2 months. I don't know if I can finish this in 2 months, but I'm gonna try to make as much progress as I can. So I can put this little paper away. Next thing that I have here to show you guys is my Hourglass Veil Primer. And this is how much I have. This was my first update, and this is my second update. I know you guys can see there's like a little bit up here, but once you put a flashlight, it's just kind of like product that's stuck to the glass. The actual product is down to here. Unfortunately, since it's been really hot, my foundation or my BB cream tends to move, and it just looks like it's sitting on my face. It doesn't really set on my face, and I mean, I'm glad that it's almost over, but it kind of, I used to have like a really high standards for this primer, but not anymore, which kind of sucks because I really did enjoy it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really enjoy mixing it with my Becca Shimmer Skin Perfector in the liquid form in Opal, and putting it all over my face. But I don't know, this kind of lost its charm, so I'll keep using it though. The next thing that I have here is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser in the color Neutralizer. It's right here, and that's how much progress I've made. This is where I was when I started. First update, second update, I've made pretty constant progress. I am not so much in love with this as everybody seems to be. I don't know if it's because of the color, but I think this is very thick, and I noticed that it tends to settle under my under eye and creases on my fine lines. I don't know, maybe I'll feel different with the actual, I have the light and medium shades as well. I haven't used them because I've been focusing on this one, but I don't know. And I kind of wish I was using it faster, the same thing, because I don't really enjoy using it that much. So, but that's where I'm at right now. I'll just keep working on this. Next thing that I have here is my Cover FX Custom Infusion Drops in the hydration formula. This is where I'm at right now. First update, introduction, first update, second update. I used it a little bit more than on my first update, and I put these drops in here because I hated them and I wanted to get rid of them. But now that I've been using it like constantly, I'm really enjoying them. To the point of considering repurchasing them again. I know. I hated these things. In my introduction video, I just talked about how much I hated these, and I just wanted them out of my collection, yada yada yada. But maybe because I just had them sitting, I was just using it sparingly, and the product was just sitting there, and the product was separating, and I don't know what was happening to the composition. But now that I've been using it like every single night before I go to bed with my moisturizer, I really like what it does to my skin. So I'm eating my words right now. But yeah, that's how much I have. I'm sure it'll be gone by next update. The glass, actually the bottom of the glass is this thick. So right there, that's the bottom, that's the end of the bottle. So just not that much stuff left. So we'll see. I won't be able to buy it in a long time because I have the other formulas and I want to make sure I use them before I repurchase that product. Next thing is this Benefit Cabral little sample. I got this with a code when I made a Sephora purchase, and I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but I have cleared out like 3/4 of the side. Can you guys see? And also, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's like bottom of the little glass container that's clear as well. So that's what I'm wearing on my eyebrows today. I like it okay. Like I said on my other video, I realized I prefer powders and pencils over creams. So as soon as I finish with this, I wouldn't buy that again. What I am missing though is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I really did enjoy that, so I would consider buying that instead. Something that you can't see any progress on is this Sephora eyeliner cream eyeliner. That's what it looks like. I mean, I've used it, but not enough to make a huge progress. I don't think I'll be able to finish this at all, to be honest. But I mean, we'll see what I end up with by the time November 8th comes around. Come on, close. This is still very creamy, very, very nice. Waterproof, doesn't fade. It really is waterproof. This other thing that I have here is my Magnificent Metals eyeshadow in the color Kitten from Stila. This is what the clear part, that's how much pan was showing. The last update, that's how much, it's the shaded area, that's how much what do you call it, progress I've made. And I made the tiniest bit of progress, but not enough to mark it around, because it's going to look like just a big thick line around. But if you guys can see, where is it? I have kind of like cleared out a dent here where you see the black, where the plastic of the container is, right there. So, I mean, I really enjoy this eyeshadow. It's what I'm wearing today on my eye, and I like this. I'm enjoying using it. A little bit goes a long way, so I'm just gonna keep working through it. Another thing that I'm wearing on my eyes today is this Smashbox Full Exposure Duo. I'm not the biggest fan of the formula of these eyeshadows. This is what it looks like right now. I have made quite a bit of dent on this matte color right here. It's just, I'm filming on my phone, so it doesn't like autofocus or anything, but that's what it looks like. You guys can see a little bit of a dent right here. I'm hoping to hit pan soon. Now that I finished my Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow, that's what I use on my eyelid as an all over color. So, and then this one has a little bit of a dent. You can see a little bit more because this is shimmery. It has a dent right here, but it's not as pigmented on the eyes as it is here on the pan. It looks like it would be very shimmery like what I have right now, but it's not. It's more, it's less intense than what it shows on the pan. So never bought a Smashbox eyeshadow palette, and after using these, I don't think I would. I just don't like the formula. Super fail product here. This is my Clarins Tonic Body Oil Treatment or something like that. It sounds like I'm dyslexic, but that's where I was at on my last update right here, and I made the tiniest bit of progress right there. I forget to use this. I'm gonna have to put this like in my bathroom, like next to in the tub, so that when I push the curtain open and I'm about to turn on the water, I can be like, oh, I need to put this on before I can take a shower, because that's how you need to use it. You need to dampen your skin and put this on and then take a shower. So most of the time when I remember, I'm already in the shower, so it's pointless. So I really want to finish that because I think it's useless. I don't want to throw it away because I paid money for it, and that's really expensive. It's very, very expensive. I bought it because I saw a couple of people talking about how great it was for firming and toning their different parts of their body depending on where you want to use it. And I haven't seen any results, but then again, I haven't been using it, so I just need to get using it. Okay, last thing I have here is my Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask, and this is where I was before my intro. First update, second update. I did really good. I masked like 3 times the first week, and about a week and a half, and then I kind of did it twice, and then I kind of just stopped completely masking. I don't know why, but you know, progress is progress. I will take it. This is more progress than I had before, so that's good. I am noticing though that now when I want to squeeze it out, I have to squeeze from the bottom. So really, like in the bottle, it feels like the product is down here, but because of the way the bottle is, you have product here. So if I try to squeeze like the bottle from here, product moves this way, and then, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit, it's kind of like this. Like it sinks in down right here. That's how the product is. So hopefully there's not as much product as it seems that there is. So I need to get masking so I can finally get that out. That's super old. I have had it for maybe like 3 years maybe. It doesn't say like if it expires, like when it expires, but I'm pretty sure it's almost out the door, if not already gone out the door. So we'll see. So that's it, guys. Those are the products that I'm using for this challenge, and that's the progress I have made. This is about 3 weeks or so worth of progress. I'm doing these updates about every 3 weeks or so. So that's where I'm at right now. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are participating in this challenge, please let me know so I can watch your video. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you on my next video.